Alright, that should be going. However, I have my beautiful assistant in the room next to me just checking. I think, yep, I can see that there. Fantastic. It is definitely live. Right. Wonderful! Okay, so, hey guys, this is Jason, and I'm going to just be doing a nice chilled bank holiday stream. Yeah, so hopefully it should be fine. I'm just going to check the sound actually. Yeah, all good? Yeah. I'm going to check the sound balance as well because it's a little bit loud at the minute, so I'll just turn the sound down a bit and shit. And what I will do actually, I'll see if I can get the chat up on my phone. Just because then I won't be like, ooh, I need to check the chat and shit like that and not see your stuff come up. Actually, I suppose I could just window this, come to think of it. But in any case, I hope that if you're in Britain, you're enjoying your Monday afternoon, your bank holiday Monday afternoon. If not, I hope wherever you are, you're having a good day. So let's do some windows. Okay, perfect. So that's awesome. So now I can see everything. Wonderful. Right. So, this is Thief. Now, if you've never played Thief before, this is not the original Thief, even though there's no like sequel number or anything like that. Thief did originally come out fucking ages ago. Like 10-15 years ago, something like that. It was called The Dark Project. I never played that one really, but I did love Thief 3, Deadly Shadows. And then they brought this out in 2014. This is my first time playing. I have done a little bit of it. So again, it's going to be nice and chilled, and hopefully I'll be able to update you guys on what's been going on in the past whenever time. Alright. So this is the third level, technically. I don't know. Sorry, I keep doing this because I keep thinking the camera's here, but actually that's the microphone camera's up there, isn't it? And this has been a while since I've actually Let's Played as well, so we shall see. I remember when I did Let's Plays, like, a lot, but that was back in the day when you recorded stuff and then you put things up in installments online, like part 1 and part 2. Whereas obviously live streaming is a thing now. I really, really wanted to do a live stream, but that was in like 2009, and I just had like a little tiny laptop toaster, so yeah. In fact, you're probably thinking, oh, this game's actually quite old, because it's 4 years old, this game. Hence explaining the slightly...
Nothing changes hands in this city without Basso catching wind of it. He says it's a gift. In my line of work, I'm inclined to agree.
Hence the slightly skeptical graphics at times, but it's still pretty good. And obviously the game's not about the graphics. So to fill you in on what's going on, so you're playing Garrett, the Master Thief, very much like you did in the older games. And you tried to steal this really important item along with your friend called Aaron, and basically she's really hot-headed and fucked a load up. And you then fell into a coma or something for a year, which was pretty far-fetched, to be honest with you. But in any case, you're now trying to work out what the hell happened. And you're kind of trying to pick up the pieces, and meanwhile there's this big gloom thing, this big disease going on, which is killing lots of people, and they're trying to sort out what to do with the dead bodies, and it's very similar in that regard, I think, to Dishonored. Speaking of which, I really want to play the second Dishonored game. That'd be lovely. Okay, I thought it was just pointing to that door, never mind. Huh. I really don't want to take that person down if possible. Okay, comparisons to the older games. One thing I really do like about this is that you can sort of scale around a lot more. In the older games, when you were going through the city and stuff like that, you were basically just walking through the town. There wasn't really much stealth involved or anything like that except for pickpocketing, but I do like the platforming elements in this game. They're pretty good.
Not enough for my liking. I can still see your face.
And basically there's this guy, Barris, I think he said his name was, and ooh. He's got some kind of client for me, so I'm gonna pick that up at some point if I can actually find a way down.
Smells terrible around here.
Okay, I have to go even further down still. Ah, there we go, okay. Nothing else fancy here, I think.
Maybe I'll sleep tonight.
Black Alley. Oh, that just reminds me of the Key and Peele sketch, Black Eyes. You've got to watch that if you haven't already.
Someone wants to meet you.
Why me?
Oh, your jolly nature? Your engaging conversation? I don't know. It's the guy you stole the ring for. You must have impressed him.
Who is he?
He's Orion. He's one of the guys standing up against the Baron and sticking up for normal people like you and me. Well, me, anyway. He speaks a lot of sense. Fucking rarity in this place. He's down here helping the poor sods who have the gloom. It's nice to see someone putting their money where their mouth is. And, try not to be too, you know, you. We need this.
Paso. It's good that you came, Garrett.
You're paying, aren't you?
With what little I have, yes.
Not enough for my liking. I can
Well, you
still
bought
see
my
your
attention
face.
for now, at least.
Good. Please. Walk with me. The Baron favors progress over pain. Metal and stone over flesh and blood. And look what has happened.
I don't get involved in politics.
Ah, yes. You pride yourself on being a loner. Do you really think you have no stake in this?
It works for me.
But for how long?
Garrett? Garrett, I'm slipping! Ah!
This is your city too?
That was a flashback, by the way, the whole Garrett, I'm slipping thing. That was Aaron a year ago, in case that was a bit confusing.
What happened?
You passed out.
And
You
another
okay?
year has passed.
I'm fine. What do you need from me?
I require a book. It's the only one of its kind still known to exist. I'm told it lies hidden somewhere in the House of Blossoms. That brothel is busy day and night with the rich and famous. Discretion is the key. I don't normally hold with stealing.
Hey, Ronnie.
But, in times like these,
Man of politics stealing by proxy. Sounds about right.
as right as a thief who steals for a good cause.
See your face.
Are we going to get to the point of this mission or what?
I'll get you your book.
You will be helping to secure a better future for everyone.
I'll remember that.
Okay. Okay.
The House of Blossoms. I never went there, but I know someone who did. Erin.
So, I have a lead in Erin's place where she was before, so that's going to be super triggering, I think, for Garrett. I'm doing okay today, Ronnie, thank you. I've been a bit up and down, but I'm feeling better now. I'm confused. Is this supposed to be stealthy now? Ooh. Oh yeah, fuck, 'cause I'm wanted. Oh shit. Before it's like, la la la, you can just walk around or whatever, but now it's like, nope.
Yeah, what did you tell him?
Yeah, so what's been happening? Quite a lot of stuff has been happening. I did talk a little bit about it in my previous video, and I want to say, first of all, guys, thank you so much for all the really, really lovely comments. In particular, things like, you were saying things like, oh, you really help loads of people, and things. I had no idea I was helping loads of people. I was aware that, like, with a couple of my videos I've given advice, and I know that that will obviously help people. But, like, I'm sort of making people better from posting things like that. It's like, wow, I've even been getting messages on Steam and things like that. It's just like, wow.
Now get out of here before I lock you up for life.
So, thank you so much for those. It's really motivated me to make more videos for you. Obviously, more will come anyway once I start on testosterone, because I'll be like updating you every 5 minutes practically on how I'm doing. Oh, can you go away? I need to get over there. Do I have a bottle? I do not. Yeah, but maybe not as much as I love you, babe.
The Baron's locked down. They even closed up that carnival.
Shame. Captain Durham always said you should join it.
Dandy Durham.
Okay, so I haven't got any bottles to distract them. It's a bit annoying.
Who's the sideshow now?
The bane of Garrett's life. Lamps. Lamps that you can't turn off. Open flames are great. Everything else is in low. That sort of noise, I think, is to do with the fact that, oh, you could be seen if you don't watch it.
Hey, what was that?
Like that.
Someone I saw. Nothing. I must be more tired than I thought.
You can do this cool thing though, which is called swooping. Not quite sure how the physics works, but it's a thing, which is quite neat. But yeah, they've definitely taken an Assassin's Creed type approach with this, but not too much of an Assassin's Creed. And actually, what I'm liking so far about this game, even though it's not the best game I've ever played.
There's an old mill in Riverside that Aaron used to call home. I should go take a look inside.
Certain things like the platforming are actually really good, and when things go wrong for me in this game, it is down to me making a mistake as opposed to something really stupid happening because of like a glitch or the controls are badly reactive and things like that. Because that was one big thing in Assassin's Creed that I absolutely hated, in that I would point the joystick, because I'd play on the Xbox, in a certain direction, and then just because it was slightly wrong or something, I'd then just randomly leap off a building for no reason, which I hated, whereas this is much more solid. A couple of the controls could be better. Like, I had to kind of get used to see his crouch and control his sneak, which is a bit kind of... but I think that actually might be the same as to what it used to be.
The streets are so quiet now.
Has he got any money? But I can still take him down. Because it's fun.
Tough times.
Oh, one criticism I have of this game, speaking of tough times, is the sound isn't great. Like, if you're in a building, there's quite often like voices you can hear, and you think, shit, there's somebody else inside this building, but no, it's people outside the building. I had this with I had this problem with another game, but it's a much more recent game called Remothered Tormented Fathers. And actually that game is fucking terrifying, so I'm just not playing it at the moment anymore. But the sound is really terrible. in that it literally goes from super, super muffled to literally right there in front of you 2 seconds later. So, terrible. But yeah, why don't I talk about the journey more? So, yeah, at the minute, obviously, I'm very, very close to achieving one of my big goals, which I've kind of been putting a lot of my life on hold for, as you tend to do, because it just kind of absorbs you mentally. There's still a bit of uncertainty, because basically I'm now waiting on a letter to officially grant me testosterone, and then I can start the ball rolling with the GP and whatever. And I don't exactly know when the deadline is going to be, so I might be waiting 3 weeks and then it not happening, or I might wait 3 weeks and it will come. It really depends how quick Dr. Crawford is. But yeah, it's certainly been a tough ride, this whole mental health thing. And the problem
is everywhere.
Oh crap, he's got a torch. The problem that I tend to face is that when I'm in a good mood, like I am now, I'm reluctant to talk about it, because it's like, well, why should I talk about it? Because it will make me not so good, perhaps. I suppose I could talk about it objectively, but even so, I'm still very much getting used to even talking about my mental health. And I'm getting used to saying that, you know, it's okay to not have a reason necessarily to feel not so good, you know, on a specific day. Okay, so they're asking citizens to be vigilant and report theft and yada 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 and all that. But yeah, this is definitely a kind of a calling to people who think, oh, people transition on a whim. Is there nothing else in here? So if you really think that transitioning is on a whim, yeah, you go ahead and make yourself miserable for 2 years. 2 years plus. Okay, so jumpity down there. And the reason why, there's one thing I suppose I do sometimes ask myself, why am I feeling low and whatever when I am feeling low? It really depends nowadays, just because it's been such a long wait to get anywhere. Oh, fuck. Sometimes it is dysphoria, other times it's just a genuine feeling of lowness. Oh, this is not good. Okay, excuse me while I just run away. Into the god. Up. Oh, up there. Cool.
Smart, he's moved on.
Oopsie. I got thrumbled because I thought I could jump to somewhere, but I can't. I'm gonna have to make my way around. Ooh, I don't like heights. I think one of the big things as well is that when you're more aware of what you're experiencing, and that you admit, okay, I've got anxiety, I've got dysphoria, yada yada yada, you're so much more aware of it all the time. Whereas before you didn't really know what it is or how to articulate it and things like that. So it's just harder, like, to deal with in a way. I suppose in a different way. So at the minute, as I kind of said a little bit in the video that I made, it was basically just down to, okay, now the main reason why I want to go on testosterone is to improve my mental health. That's what it's kind of become. And yes, I would love to get like, you know, masculine changes and things like that. That'd be amazing. But, you know, the priority is still mental health at this stage in the game. Alright, so I should have actually gone that way. Nobody here.
What's Lady Marigold doing wearing one of them snake bracelets? Don't she know it's cursed?
The real question is, did she have it before or after her husband was penned in the dead book?
Shh! Don't talk so loud. She'll poison us next if she thinks we're on to her.
Oh. Okay, that escalated quickly. The problem is, I kind of wanted to not be detected in this mission, but I have been. Oh well. I suppose, again, I haven't commentated for ages, so, you know. Okay, right, so, Eel's End. Not really anything over there I need to worry about. Wait, what was that shiny thing? I saw a shiny thing. Where did it go? Never mind. Ah. Down here. Whoopee, I made it. Aaron's Mill. Yeah, definitely, Ronnie. I think I found it very difficult to reach out to people, except for maybe one or two people I'm extremely close to. So, you know, the fact, especially with the comments in the video, it's like, okay, obviously people do support me and people want me to, you know, feel better and stuff, so it makes me feel good. No, right now, this very minute, I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying this time. Okay, so...
This switch is practically invisible. I should keep an eye out for these.
Not really.
Erin once told me she'd trapped the place to stop unwelcome visitors. I'll need to step lightly.
Oh, good. Okay. Got my cool eye thing, which I know I can use focus on, but I thought I'd be at least able to see more. Maybe there's no traps in this first room. Right, that's through here. Not much, okay. Okay, so that's obviously something. And so is that. So let's not step on those. A ladder. See, Aaron, you should have just put it underneath the ladder, you know. Yeah, didn't realise the mill was still going. Okay, nothing light related, as far as I can tell. Shame I can't pick that up. That looks really, really useful. To again see not very much at all. Okay, bouncy traps on the stairs. Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay. Ah, blood, lovely. Wow. I thought I'd get at least a little bit of a delay, but no. I will bear that in mind. Okay, so... A button. Got a new map as well. Oh.
You've never been here before, have you?
Aaron?
What's the matter, Garrett? Did I finally get the drop on you?
The thing is, she's not a particularly likable character either. Oh, so that's where all the weird spores are coming from. Magic mushrooms. You never told me about your hobbies, Aaron. Too high to climb.
How are you here? You died.
Maybe this is where the dead wait when they've got nowhere else to go. And now you're here. Are you dead, Garrett?
Okay, so apparently I can't go that way because vectors and plot. Wow, I can't go that way either. Jesus. You should have thought about that before you designed the level.
Follow me to the truth.
The truth was, you're really annoying.
I watched you. I wanted to be you. We're so alike. But why did I even try? The world already has a Garrett.
What do you want from me?
I want you to steal a key to the truth. It's from before I left home. Before I became Aaron. But you have to find it yourself. Those are the rules. Start looking. I'll tell you when you're close.
She wants me to look for an extended metaphor. Fantastic.
You're close.
Right. See, this kind of reminds me of that scene in Dishonored where you're sort of like, you're in that weird sort of dreamland and that mystical guy is like, ooh, you can travel some power and blah,
A
blah,
little
blah.
further.
But that's actually a cool scene. This is a tedious scene.
No!
It's almost as if Erin wanted me to find something. I can't leave without checking.
But then she got mad for some reason because I stroked myself rather than her. Timmy. Oh look, it's me.
What is this? And why did Erin have it?
It is a medallion. Okay, so see if I can find the medallion, if it's here. No, I don't think so. Oh well, apparently we can't know yet, again, because plot. Oh my god, I can't even get through that bit, how annoying. Where are we going now? The South Quarter. Yeah, obviously the maps are much bigger, and Stone Market looks really, really nice now. Really bleak. And don't get me wrong,
Onto the House of Blossoms.
I love
it's
this
marked by red lights,
genre of
so
game. It's just that it's very samey to Dishonored, unfortunately. But, oh well. Find the path to the House of Blossoms. Preferably not that way around, so why don't I go this way? Ew. Quite pleased it came that way. Oh, it's Poppy, never mind. What, really? It's a dead end? For God's sake. Okay, never mind. If I go across, never mind. I thought that I could get further up, but apparently not. Unless, oh, I use a conveniently placed rope. The jumping is very controlled in this game, which again is great. For my example about Assassin's Creed, that was too uncontrollable and then you like would fly off a building for no reason, but in some cases it's like I want to jump there while on a rope and the game's like, no, you may not do that. So let's see what takes me further up. Apparently not much. Well, why is this here? Anyway, it's alright, I'm high enough now, I can carry on. Oh, there's a shiny thing there and a shiny thing there, but they're only little coins. So I need to head further that way, so more light. I have no rope arrows. Just noticed that the sky was moving. In the first mission, it was really confusing because it looked light but also dark. Alright, let's see if I can head around this way because there's obviously more kind of areas to go, I guess. This way around. Perhaps or perhaps not. Ah, now... Okay. Well, cool. That could have clashed somebody. But never mind. But then there's no point to it. I can't jump across that way. I just rather not go in the light because it's like it's my phobia. It's Garrett's phobia. But never mind, I suppose I'm gonna have to, aren't I? It's not like there's anybody here, is there? Swoop. Can I... Seriously, I can't pick those bottles up? And yet they're one of the main mechanics in the game? Oh well. Never mind. Oh, more shiny. Yoink. Yoink. That's a good point. I'm not picking up that much shiny stuff at the moment. So I will attempt to improve on that. Okay, looks like I'm going round. Oh god, I've just remembered the parallel of swooping and the thingy action you can do in Dishonored. So again,
You gotta hide me. I took Bertha's floral brooch down to Oxheart Perry's.
What? Why?
That's not the worst of it. I stopped in an alley along the way to take a piss and I dropped the damn thing down the sewer.
I think you'd better pray you catch the gloom before she catches you.
Let's just go back in here for a minute. Oh, fine. Jeez. Ah. Well, there is a thing up there. I'm assuming that's not the way. Oh, he's put this thing down now. How bizarre. Ooh. I can peek a poke here. Oh, yeah.
The entrance to the House of Blossoms must be nearby.
Nope. Go up, fuck. There was a grating and it wouldn't let me jump up. That's so stupid. Fortunately, I didn't die jumping in this sewer thing, wherever the hell I am.
Come on, ladies. 10 minutes. That's all I'm after.
You've been blacklisted from the House of Blossoms, Lord. Well, it's not Lord anymore, is it?
Blacklisted? I don't... For how long?
Till you get moneyed again, Edmund. So let's call it the rest of your life. I'm sure there's a cheap inchcock in the alleys who'll put up with your behavior.
You're enjoying this far too much, girl.
No, Edmund. We're enjoying it just enough.
Ouch. But probably for good reason. Excuse me. And we haven't even started the chapter yet, we've just got there. Yeah, the whole thing of being asleep for a year in these kinds of conditions where everyone's catching the gloom, it's not a very solid plot. But yeah. So, I am near to a brothel.
I came to the House of Blossoms. If you thugs mean to waylay me...
Madame Zhao Zhao awaits you at the house, sir. I'm to escort you
Madame
personally.
Zhao
If you'll just
Zhao.
follow me.
This strutting rooster is being led right to the hen house. I'll play the fox.
Madame Zhao Zhao was in a letter.
Deathly exposed. If If I was to be seen dallying with these blossoms, I'd be ruined.
I wouldn't worry, sir. Not many can afford Madame Zhao Zhao's Den of Delight. You'll only be rubbing shoulders with folks like yourself.
Oh, you think the aristos don't snipe and gossip as you commons do? They're even worse. I was told my identity would be protected.
Oh,
good luck in paying for your visit.
Will.
I just nicked all your manners.
Jammed again?
I hope you don't expect me to assist.
No, not at all, sir. Smells terrible around here. Mind your footing, sir. Keep close to my light.
I knew that Madame Zhao Zhao kept her house of ill repute in a discreet location, but this...
It pays to be shut away from
And there was me thinking
sir.
it would just slam in my face
I'm
like it would in those
paying.
really old-fashioned games.
This damned city.
What? That was not normal?
Come here. Evening to you, sir.
The stench! This is some manner of sewer.
Could I have just seen something?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll just load the last save, because I don't really want to be caught in a confined space. Oh, yes, that's true. I'm not entirely sure how to do that. I'm just going to take 5, okay? My fiance helping me with technical things.
Come
Right,
here.
fucking god. Okay.
Evening to you, sir.
The stench! This is some manner of sewer.
It's the river, sir.
Oh, for God's sake.
It flows downstream, sir. This damned city.
Oh, there was a shiny thing. No. Okay. But they're making that much noise, I'll be able to remember which way they go. Okay, so he goes back to there. Right, I'll just wait for him to leave that
There was a
bit, and I'll
sloop stall
just grab
nearby.
the other shiny thing just in here. Oh!
It was just there. Could swear it.
Well,
Nothing to sweat over.
I didn't know there was another fucking guard.
Together. Bit together.
And turns out you don't need to be following them quite
I
close.
need a drink.
Better go see.
Well, I didn't know there was a fucking bird there.
Someone playing tricks.
What does that do?
Nerves are getting the better of me.
I don't know what that does.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
What happened to the sloop sellers?
It's just a light or something, isn't it? Call fit blinking is. How do I get down? Why do I have to go back up in order to get down? What the hell? Unless I go this way.
What's next?
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm just being stupid. Any shinies? Nope. Snow water.
What's happened to this place?
No water arrows. Why there are blunt arrows? I really don't know. Hello, Lord Morbith. How are you doing? I'm just playing some thief and attempting
I
to
might be dressed
buzz
in
into a
leather,
brothel.
but I don't think I'll pass as the cabaret act for the evening.
No.
I'll have to sneak inside.
Over there.
I could just see your invitation.
Oh,
That's
the
climbable.
invitation. Oh yes, of course. I have it here on me.
I have it here.
Must have misplaced
In
the
my
damn thing.
ass.
Well, no matter.
Sir, I'm sorry, but Madame Xiao insists on absolute no entry.
See, you jumped that time. Your lordness. Door looks impenetrable. Let's go through this massive hole instead. All mossy and moist. New map. Ah, conveniently it heads in the right direction. Oh, a staple of many many platforming games. You come to a sort of a nature room and it's got lots of difficult places to pass and what have you because there's a giant hole or a load of rocks falls down, you have to go round. Lots of tropes in this game, I see. Huh, okay, there's a little hole, but I can't get up that bit, obviously.
Same nightmares every night.
The Madam's chambers would be a good place to start. If I don't spoil the mood in here, I can fill my pockets too.
I think I spotted my cousin here. The mask is an improvement.
You're so cruel. Tell me about your cousin.
I'm not liking the lighting in here. It's a bit bright in some places. Huh. No, can't climb up that way. Yoink. Ooh, drawers. Very nice. Oh, but you missed that. Okay, so... Do I have that little dinky bell ringing as well? I keep thinking they've been alerted of my presence.
Hungry as a...
Oh yeah, KOTOR is definitely on Steam still. I've just bought it. So it turns out that guy was not asleep after all.
Anything can happen down here, and no one up top will know.
Let's just hide in here quickly. Oh, there's a guy up there as well. That's not ideal. That's another feature as well. You can hide in cupboards and stuff. Although at this point, it looks like I don't need to. Oh, yes I do.
Hey.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Kill the bastard!
You can't run from me!
See, I haven't got any way to defend myself. Apart from with arrows. And again, it's in a confined space. So I'm cheating. Oh, apparently it saved it here. How strange.
Gods to grave holes.
Oh, it was that guy who spotted me. I see.
Terrible around here.
I'm told they've been burning the bodies in the open air.
Well, terrible. And where did they say this was happening?
Yeah, precisely. Reimagining the scenario. That's what this is. That is not exactly what happened at all.
I'm not feeling all that well.
Let's study their patterns for a minute. But I get the feeling I'm going to have to take one of them down at one point because they're being a little bit annoying. There's all this loot, you see, and it's just like they don't want me to have it. Problem is I could barge out, but that's noisy. And I don't want to.
What's next?
Be noisy. Let's be quiet. Very quiet.
Hungry as a...
Hungry as a what?
I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, that was one way to do it, I suppose. And the other guy doesn't go this way. Fantastic. Right, where is he now? Over there. Okay, coolio, and he's going to go back over there. Or is he? Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Okay, not too bad. Okay, so he stops over there. So he goes in more of a circle, whereas this guy's pacing around the whole damn place by the looks of it. So let's take him down when he gets a bit closer. Well, yeah, there's like, there is a mechanic in this game where if you are discovered, then yes, people are more aware of you. And
on the shit-caked streets.
you do get times when people say, "Oh, if he comes back, I'll be ready," type thing. believe there's anybody else here, so let's go and steal some stuff. Looty 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 loot. And noms, don't forget the noms. Noms are important too. Anything else in drawers? I think they were in that one when there was the panic. No. Okay. Oh, there's something there though. Good to know. The stairwell. Maybe I should go up there. Although I need to be going that way, but so can pop some candles out. It's always good. Nice to keep the room in darkness. Let's look through the keyhole. Oh! That's the
Yes.
Thief Finder
Peach
General
and Neroli.
Pursuivant person.
They're good girls.
Then I expect that to be reflected in your contribution.
But you already upped the black tax twice this quarter.
The trouble on the streets is making
Why is the sound bounce so crap?
it would be a shame if the opium trade started experiencing delivery problems.
I'll have it for you later this evening.
Good.
Yes, please. I'd love some more aloe.
Then I'll have a big on the house. Something young.
What, do I want the pie? Oh, no, I'm alright.
Juicy.
I shall call Jasmine Blossom.
Jasmine's getting too old. I want something younger.
Oh,
No!
maybe I will.
Petals do not work directly with the clients.
I'm-
You know that.
I'm a little bit uncomfortable with this, if I'm really honest. Maybe the game was trying to be outgoing, but at the same time, if that's supposed to be a transgender woman,
Even by you.
that's just this whole thing of, oh, trans women are either murderers or sex workers, which is annoying, so I'm not really sure what they want to achieve with that.
Have everything ready. Oh,
I'm hoping this is supposed to be a cross-dresser,
I'll take that hummingbird sweet.
but I don't know.
Why someone hasn't cut your throat by now?
Anyway, the point is the Thief Finder is there and apparently likes to go fast, so... I think, yeah. Okay. Quite pleased I came this way. I wouldn't have seen that otherwise.
How will I explain these marks?
You scratched me.
Say you went on a hunting trip and was savaged by a wild animal.
A hunting trip to Riverside.
What's wrong with a good few scratches?
From my villa in Aldale, the smog turns the most remarkable shade of rust at sunrise.
Yeah, maybe. I
I'd
suppose
welcome some warm
2014 was a few years ago. But for fuck's sake, there are people on all the chaise lounges.
My neck aches.
Thing is, they're not gonna have a problem with me, I'm assuming. Just the guards. So,
I'm getting sick, I know it.
okay, so where are you going? I want to study you.
Rats everywhere.
Great way to sell the place.
This damned city.
Oh, but you're literally just doing that. That's annoying. Uh-huh. Rather not.
What's happened to this
I
place?
do have a bottle.
Doesn't feel safe on the streets.
I've said.
If I throw it over here, he won't hear it. There is that, however. Not with that. Stupid. Oh, I haven't got. Oh shit! I haven't got any. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. That would have caused a huge distraction.
They wouldn't hang paws on the bridges. Very nearly kills one's mood.
I can give you a rope burn that will bring it right back.
And what would one need to give in return?
I'll be glad when this is
Oh, they're
all
fine. They don't give a shit. Cool. Oh, it's a dead end. Of course it fucking is, game. God damn it.
Something feels wrong.
Oh, there's no way I can jump to that. Are they? Is that literally what they want me to do? Surely not. Right. Well, I can still go in here and steal some stuff.
Here for a coffee.
Because that guard's getting on my nerves, and shooting them as well is a real pain in the arse. Very difficult to get, like, a proper headshot. I'm just gonna make sure that that comment is shown because, seriously. Sorry, Lord Morbs, but apparently it was deemed inappropriate by YouTube. Unless I throw it... Yeah, I could actually do that. When he goes over there, I will throw it past him. What's quite hilarious is one time I wanted to throw on a different level, throw a bottle. And I couldn't see where I was throwing it, but it was somewhere far away. And then it's like, I literally hit somebody.
What's your game, huh?
So that was funny. Like, I managed to actually hit somebody. Shut up, birds. I hit somebody with a bottle. Really far away. You have to walk really slowly. Anything worth looking at there? No. If it goes to red, then it's like bird mode, full alert. Anything shiny there? No. Let's look through. I'm assuming this is her room. More shit to steal. The lockpicking is interesting in this game. It's quite easy. The lockpicking, though, certainly in Thief 3 was unclear. Very unclear. So, again, it's an improvement, I suppose. It's just a bit easy. it was a person for a minute. I can't quite tell what it is. Never mind. Okay, let's epic lock. It's an epic lock. Pretty damn easy room as well. Only 3 tiers. Anybody home?
Something strange is going on. I'll find this hidden passage Zhao Zhao mentioned for myself. It must be in here.
Aha. Is somebody in this room? Or is the sound just being fucking weird again? Right, I don't know. It's a pet peeve of mine. It's like, if it sounds like somebody's in the same fucking room as me, but they're not, confuses the shit out of me. Ew, masks. Ah. Interesting. So that'll be the secret passage, obviously, but it's just a case of how to open it. And there's a thing there. There's also a thing there. Just fingering the picture.
Let's see what's worth hiding in this house of whispers.
Maybe that's Garrett's voice and I'm just being, again, really stupid. So, obviously it's being used with there being lights and stuff. Okay, those are really out of place. Okay, someone's having fun. I love how the game's just like, yeah, you can watch that. Oh, it sounds like he's about to climax. Let's probably get going.
Hello, my pretty. Madam says you're new.
Don't touch
You're
me.
not in control here. I am. You'll give me what I want, or I'll...
Don't touch me.
Okay. Wow. Interesting. So it looks like Aaron all this time was actually just smashing the patriarchy. No, I don't want to use my body anymore. I want to defy the patriarchy. And don't get me wrong, like, nowadays, you know, I'm perfectly fine with people being sex workers, and I definitely think it should be legalized and, you know, not be something to look down upon at all. But in terms of this game, it's probably seen as a more derogatory role than anything, just because it's fantasy and women are treated like shit and whatever. So that's my take
Lilac,
on
I think you
prostitutes.
do it on purpose. You know I don't like to wait. A man as important as I in the Baron's service will always insist on perfection.
Is that why you always pick me? Oh, Master Eastwick, you do know how to make a girl feel wonderful.
Lilac, please, do try to listen.
Oh.
I've had a loathsome week planning the new pipe house in Cinderfall over the heads of administrative idiots. I need a soft hand to smooth out the knots. My wife has fingers like Berg's claws.
Ooh, a new building, Master Eastwick. Tell me, which one is your finest?
My word, girl. There's a sauciness about you this evening. Come closer. I might just permit you to hear it.
As my master commands, I'm all ears.
Again, the sound balance. They're right next to each other, but they're like this. Yeah, okay, nothing's happening, so let's carry on. Did I look in that one?
Are you gonna do more than just walk in front of me? Maybe a little touch? Oh. Hello. Oh. Oh, just a wee bit harder next time. Just a bit. I kind of like that. Oh, now I've lost you again. Where have you gone? Pinch my nipples a bit, would you? Oh! Oh! That was lovely. That was nice, love. Give it to me harder. Just a little harder. Oh, come on. Give me all you got.
Interesting role reversal. Ah. Oh, okay. Giant puzzle. Right. Well, that's annoying because they lit up and now they're not. Okay, so there's going to be some symbols over here, kind of.
The podium Zhao Zhao mentioned in her journal.
Might as well look at the journal. Subheads. The mysterious symbols on the walls. Okay.
Older than the House of Blossoms. I know this bird scratch. It's one of the markings on the medallion. There must be more. Four rings of symbols on the medallion. That means I still have more to uncover.
Oh, so now it's alright. So wait, bird scratch, mound, have they all been rubbed off? They have, sort of, haven't they? Oh dear, looks like I'm gonna have to go on a detour and try and find out what they are. Haven't I been this way? Yes I have. Oops, E. So it actually needs to be that way.
That was nice, love. Give it to me harder. Just a little harder.
Or maybe, maybe I have been this way. Yes, I have.
Give me all you've got. Give me all you've got.
Right, so this is where... I wonder if they're in this room.
It's a striking shape.
Give it to me.
And it's the biggest in the city?
One more.
It took the hands of 100
Ah!
to erect.
There's one.
You really are so talented.
Draftsmen have talent.
Yeah, thought so.
Just a little harder.
See, this room, it's like, they're really loud.
Give me all you've got. Give me all you've got. Come on. You can do better than that, my love. Harder. Come on.
You want more?
Yes. More. Give it to me.
Yep.
One more. One more.
And then go back this way. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, yep. There we go, perfect.
Now to align the symbols.
Boom. Wow. This is very old. How do we get down from here, I suppose, on that?
This has gone forgotten for a long time, but history lasts day to day in this city, and it keeps its secrets close. We have that much in common.
Oh, more of those things. Okay. Good to know. Because, you know, mystical blue lights, they're all about, like, truth finding and plot hooks. Uh-oh, what was that? Some kind of trap I apparently didn't trigger or something.
There must be some way to disable these ancient traps.
Bada bing, bada bum. Oh. Huh. The key to the truth. Maybe that's what she meant. Is it a boss level? No. Oh, another shiny thing. I don't even know if there are bosses in this game. Ow! Okay, I thought that one was deactivated. Oh, lordy, lordy. Yeah, one way to do it. Last bit of munchy bars I've got though. Ooh, big chest. With fuck all in there. Ooh.
It doesn't look human.
Oh, good. Even though I didn't actually see what it was, but fine. Ah, freaking camera. No, it's not letting me jump off. This is where it's like, no, you may not. Okay, so I have to jump that way.
Said I'd find a book, Orion, not a whole library. There must be hundreds of tomes here.
Search the abandoned library for a book. Well, there's some kind of creature down here prowling around. Lovely. Pretty valuable if you have to pick the lock. Ooh, scroll holder, very pretty. Oh, it's like a marker. And that's what there is up there as well. Ah! Over there.
This place is a maze. I'll head for the central tower.
The one gleaming with light because plot mechanic. No, too far away. Did that do anything? Oh, it's doing that. Okay. Oh, I see. You gotta keep turning the right. Okay, cool.
Now that's useful.
It is, Garrett. It is. And here's another switch. I'm liking the detail though. It's nice. Ooh, gold. Nice. Oh no, it's poppy. I can still do with the poppy. Anything else to do? No. But this would make a lovely encounter for RPGs. So it goes back to that way. Button? No. Okay, that's number 3. So number 4 is over that side, so I'll get it eventually. Eventually. That's a number 1, so la la la. Sure, we can't just smash the windows, you know, and go in that way, because that'd be the obvious thing to do. But no. Okay, so if I do this. Oh, okay. That triggered something. Of course it did. So it looks like I do actually have to go this way. Well, after all that, I was overthinking. Do I have to jump to there? He won't even let me. He's like, hell no. That's all boarded up. So where am I supposed to go? What number is that? I can't tell what number it is. It's a number 4. Okay. This has to be the other way. Oh, bollocks. Bollocks, 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 bollocks. Two. Number 2, number 2. And this one's number 3. Okay. Then this one I believe is number 4. No, it's number 1. What the hell's number 4 then? Further around, I guess? La 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 la. Okay, so maybe I haven't quite gotten to it yet. Well, that's pointless. Oh, hold on, no it's not. I can get 17 coin. Not too bad. Okay. I was hoping to finish this mission in a few minutes, but obviously not, so I'm probably going to get to the end of this puzzle and call it a day, guys. Because I'm starting to get a bit tired. So there's a thing up there, I think. Right, so, okay, cool, yeah, whatever. So I think I have to do this. And then head up. No, number 4 is over there. I think I'm just being really stupid because I'm getting tired. Let's see what happens if we revert it back. Because by doing that, it will just come down to here and then I can go up, but it won't change where I can... Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Right, that's the top where you come out. So, right, so surely it's number 3, but then how... but all the switches are on the wrong side. Alright, let's see what happens if I move this back. So that will obviously give access to the thing. Oh, and I can access it from there, I guess. Yes. Yes to yes. Yes! Okay. La 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 la. Okay, so then it brings me down to here, which and then that allows me to go up, but here, then round to there. It's like, no, it's a massive circle. So, so that's where it needs to be, obviously. I can obviously lower myself there to get round to it. And yes, thank you, Ronnie. I know you guys are here for me. It's really, really awesome. It is awesome and key. Oh, have I just sort of cracked the puzzle without realising? I might have done. That's typical of me. So that one is to the right, okay. Excuse me. This is the original one, isn't it? Yes. So that's for Wone. I'm just checking to make sure there isn't like a climbable way around here. Oh, that's something new I didn't know you could do. Good to know. Yeah, well, I'm supposed to have these rope arrows, but I haven't actually got any. They're few and far between. But yes, that would have been perfect, wouldn't it? So, I have to obviously keep that down, or else I can't progress. So that one's da-da. Okay. But then why is this here? Like, okay, then this can obviously like change around and stuff like that. So that's a good start. Then you come down this bit, I suppose, and then lower yourself. Then this, it's like, maybe you have to turn this towards you and then go back up, I suppose? I don't know. Because where does this actually go? Because it's just above, okay, and then number 3 is there. Okay. Obviously there's stuff you have to change by going like back up and down and shit like that, so this is number 3. So then if I... Where's the switch gone? Where's the switch for number 3? Oh, that one. This has got me a little stumped. That's ideal. That's where it needs to be, and also I can see like friggin' keyholes lighting up and shit, which obviously means something. In one way I want to call it, but in another way I don't. This is annoying. It's the bad place to stop, but I think I might have to look up a strategy guide and pretend I'm not. But there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game, and I will bid you guys farewell, because obviously things are kind of coming to a halt. So there we go. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little spontaneous, fairly spontaneous stream. Yeah, maybe I'll do this in the future, who knows. So thank you for watching, or if you're watching in advance, feel free to like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys later, bye bye! And